I wanted to capture, or see if I could capture, a couple of different rail lines, like while we were driving around at night, and just like capture that process. CN train M338 just got cleared to leave Freeport, and so it'll take maybe 30 to 35 minutes to get to Rockford. So I wanted to catch that, maybe catch something on the CPKC Chicago sub, maybe go to Rochelle, get something on the UP Geneva and BNSF Aurora subs, or go to Harvard, catch Metra, go up to Allen's Grove and grab the Wisconsin and Southern Railroad. Maybe a little bit of driving over a couple of hours. Put new tires on the car yesterday, and now I'm getting a tire pressure warning, and it's because there's 36 pounds in each tire, so it's a little bit overpressure. So if I can find somewhere to let them out gently, I think I will. Hopefully this doesn't delay catching 338 too much. I'll get a little snapshot of ATCS here in a minute.
To my surprise, 338 hadn't yet reached Seward. So the rain's starting to come down, but I can see 338 off in the distance, and we're going to grab a shot. We're going to see it as it comes through Alworth, and you can hear the thunder as it starts to roll in here near the CN microwave tower in Alworth. It could be kind of an interesting night to be out trackside with all the rain that's forecasted, but hopefully it doesn't get too dire out. In fact, I didn't pass any traffic when I was driving out here. So, we'll see what we catch here with it, and hopefully my umbrella holds up as it begins to storm a bit.
So there's an awning and then a brief little spot where I can dash into the Road Ranger and maybe pick up some drinks, maybe for Rochelle and the Diamond there, and see if we can catch any action. But again, a lot of rain, pretty difficult to drive in at the moment. But a cherry Coke Zero was unavailable, so it's just a regular Coke Zero, a Gatorade Zero, some Gushers, and some Andy Capp's hot fries.
It was probably a bit much to ask for any kind of rail activity in the 30 minutes we were at the Rochelle Railroad Park. The downpours had slowed us down significantly, so we were taking frequent breaks to relax.
So there was nothing going on in Rochelle. We stayed for about 30 minutes. There was something parked on the UP, just to the east of the city, and it wasn't moving. There was a little activity on the radio down at the G3 yard. Nothing on BNSF. The only thing I didn't stop and take a video of during the downpour was it appeared as though there was a former Burlington Northern Motor station there. But we stopped at the Pilot just outside of Rochelle. It's been a pretty consistent downpour. But also on the way, we'll stop by the Chicago subdivision for CPKC and see if anything's happening there. I guess it's that time of night when 180, 252, 181 go by. I'm not terribly familiar with anything on any lines other than the Freeport subdivision. So currently in Stillman Valley, and I don't really know what I'm looking for here, to be honest. I saw a couple of intermediates, one at the east end of Davis Junction, at the switch there that appeared to be red westbound, and it looked like the junction, the diamond there, it looked like it was clear east. I heard 252 had already gone by, I guess. So I guess I'll wait it out for a little bit here, maybe chase something, but it sounds like it definitely looks like there's an eastbound, considering that I've seen a couple of intermediates. So right now I'm at Walnut Street, I guess in downtown Stillman Valley, for what it's worth. And it's kind of stormy out still. The rain's let up a little bit, but I want to see what ends up landing, or if anything's going to come through while I'm here. I don't know where it is. I'm unfamiliar with defect detectors. I don't know what I'm listening for. I don't know what to look for and where to look for it. So.
So yesterday didn't turn out nearly the way I had envisioned at all. I originally wanted to catch M338 at Alworth, visit the CPKC Chicago sub, then go to the Diamonds in Rochelle. The order didn't quite work out due to severe downpours, thunderstorms. There was a lot of rain yesterday. It slowed the journey down quite a bit. It was really one train. I didn't catch much, got delayed quite a bit, and then honestly, by the time we were done, we were pretty exhausted. We missed what I think was 181. We tried to catch it in Stillman Valley, overshot it when we drove to Byron. But what I'm going to do now is 337, our daily manifest on the Freeport subdivision that heads westbound, has just left Broadview out of Hawthorne Yard in Cicero. So I'm going to drive toward Rockford, maybe go a little bit farther east than I typically have in some of my latest videos, and we're going to catch 337 and try to chase it a bit. I can't guarantee that we're going to be successful, but hopefully this will add a little bit to the journey from yesterday and make up a little bit for what we lost last night. So I'm at the west end of Colvin Park, and to be honest, I'm not entirely certain why I've come here. It doesn't have a lot of visibility down track. So one of the things that's a little challenging about this location is catching up to the train at any subsequent locations. So if I'd like to catch it at Irene, it's a bit of a challenge, a bit of a race to make it before it crosses Cherry Valley Road. And then even getting to Rockford, it can be a challenge to beat it to Rockford from here, just because you're taking back roads and the train's going at track speed at 50. So the clear signal's up here at the west end of the siding at Glidden Road, and I'll see if we get lucky enough to maybe catch up to it a little bit later from here. But we'll have to be quick if we're going to see it in multiple locations. Well, it looks like 337 slowed down quite a bit with its BNSF leader as it was going through Irene. So we were able to catch it at Bloods Point Road, and in addition, in the middle of the siding back at Colvin Park. So here I am at Perryville Road, where we have a new TSA, and there it is. Actually a little surprised here. I'm standing at Morgan Street, or between Morgan Street and South Main in downtown Rockford. It's right there as far as location to downtown attractions and the river, the BMO Center, things like that. But it hasn't beaten me here. Usually I'm getting out of my vehicle right here and I'm having to immediately stand up and begin capturing video. So I think there may have been a speed restriction from some Thai work that was going on in the area lately. But I actually have a couple of seconds to talk before it arrives, so this is pretty good. Again, only hit one unfavorable traffic signal on my way here, and we're in good shape. I think after this we'll go back to the top of the grade at Alworth and capture just like we always do. So I'm standing at Osborne Road. I decided to go slightly west of the top of the grade here at Alworth, and I'm at the 95.7, and it looks like 337 is only cleared as far as the west end of the siding at Seward. So it's possible they'll be stopping there for an eastbound. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like they're just not cleared up any farther than that. So we'll wait here. They might be taking it a little more slowly than usual, so we may be able to catch up to them a little bit farther ahead here and maybe grab one more shot before we call it quits for the day. But definitely made it up. I can hear some chimes behind me right now, so they're approaching, and we'll see how much farther we can go. that's it. It looks like they went ahead and cleared it up on the west end of the siding. So we'll go ahead and close the shot here, get the end of the train, and then I guess that concludes the chase for the day.